Purple clover, queen anne's lace, crimson hair.
How do you think it's going?
You can make me cry.
I think it's going great.
Well, I can't remember what I was thinking of. Might be spoiling me with too much love. A little too high, don't you think? We'll leave here at about 5:20. We'll get there at about 5:45. Doors open at 6:30 and the concert starts at 7:30. That's how much energy I have right now. A lot.
Are you worn out? No.
Going to play a house concert series in Austin. It's called Barker House Concerts. So I play a lot of house concerts because I feel like hearing music in a home is about the best thing. And I think people feel that when they're in a living room or in a backyard. There's something that feels really natural and good about it. I also play house concerts as an alternative to playing in a lot of noisy bars where no one's listening. So they're set up as a specific listening room where everyone is really getting, the attention is going both ways. You're giving them all of your attention and they're giving you all of their attention.
What drew you to Sarah?
I guess her originality and her vocal range and her energy and positive attitude.
Well, after I have given it my all. Well, after I have given it my all. After I have given it my all. Oh, hey, yeah. Grace catches my fall.
I have a really good feeling about it, and partially I think is I felt really good leading up to even starting recording. I just felt really excited. I didn't feel nervous. I felt confident in the quality of the songs that we were going to be recording and confident in the players.
The thing we found with these kind of recordings, at least for me, is if they can't sing really, really well, you're not getting anywhere. And if they can't sing really, really well for really, really long,
yeah,
you're not
take
getting
after
anywhere.
take.
Because we practice the song 10, 12 times before we actually start recording, and then they have to be able to get into it and sing the crap out of it for another 6, 7 takes.
And do that 4 times a day.
And Sarah can do that. I know for sure I couldn't record in this style because my voice goes out after 1 take.
I think the most I've ever tracked live with is 4 or 5 people. I think we've got 10 or 11 folks in there at a time.
Usually you'd record a rhythm section live, so you'd be talking about bass, drums, a guitar, maybe a keyboard, and you wouldn't normally be doing vocals live.
Basically, we just have one huge room, a big studio that Scott sets up for 10 of us to play all together, and we sit down with our lyric and chord sheets in front of us, and we just play the song over and over until it starts to feel like it's coming together.
It just sort of happens. Like, you go in there and everybody sits down and everybody just kind of finds what they need to play and where they don't need to play.
But Sarah has a really great openness and trust in the people that she plays with, and it makes it really fun to play with her because you feel so comfortable, and she just has a lot of confidence.
Let's do the vocal. Let's work on the vocal. Scott, do you have any thoughts on the vocal of? I don't know how it should be orchestrated.
It can't feel like pretty. It needs to feel like you're going for it.
I feel like there needs to be 1 or 2 lines that I still sing alone to separate when everybody else is in. You take these 2, and then Ryan, you take I'm Done, Trading Time.
Never asked to be the one saving secrets like they were my own. I'm done trading time for nothing. I wanna stand alone. Thought I was holding you up,
grounded, like she's found her voice. I don't know if she was looking for it, but I feel like she is in her voice.
Both writing and performing, I think her performances have always been amazing, and her writing has always been great, but it's just gotten better and better and better over time.
I care most about what the song is without anybody on it. Like, does the song have enough weight to it to be able to stand on its own, even if we didn't add any players? I've listened to a few albums this year that feel really vulnerable, like very raw and willing to be not perfect. And I'm not going for perfect. Like, I'm going to have the right heart for the song. And if it's a little messy on the edges, all the better.
But I think there's a really nice rootsiness to it.
The music that she's been drawn to is the very spiritual, people that are connected to the spiritual in their songwriting. You know, she mentions people like Buddy Miller and Patty Griffin. And
Patty Griffin does it all the time. You'll like hear biblical references in their music, and I feel like I don't want to be afraid to do that.
And I think she really wanted to tap into that, kind of that American, you know, music that comes from the dirt.
And I'm so far from anything holy. I just send my prayer, hope that it gets caught.
One of the most amazing things to me about Sarah is watching her incorporate being a mother into her lifestyle as a musician.
Being a parent is like the biggest thing that's ever, I think, happened to me. And it's changed my life in so many ways, the obvious ways, of course, but I think in a lot of subtle ways as well.
Just instruments and diapers. Usual fare.
I don't know that this is a motherhood album, but at the same time, it kind of is. My daughter just turned 2, so, you know, these songs are all within the last year of my life, which has been pretty much encompassed by being a mom, so.
Every time I leave, I feel like I am free falling, real slow. My stomach in the sky, in my heart a battle cry. Yes, you have won me over. Every time I go, I give my heart to you.
Sarah's like Sarah's got she's one of the most like earnest and honest like songwriters that I've come across doing music over the years.
And for women making music for a living, we need more role models like that. We need our colleagues and our friends and our you know, people we make music with to show us that it's possible, I think.
I have got a feeling. I have got a feeling. Can't see the ceiling over my head. Ready, make my hands steady. Walking a while high up the ground. Call my name. I'll follow the sound. I'm ready.
I'm really excited about this album. I think it's going to be my best.